If you want to see what I'm featuring in my next brand new focus, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. Thank you so much for joining me. I am excited to finally really crack into a brand that I've been toying with on the margins, but haven't really done a full deep dive, and that is into Clionadh Cosmetics. Now, in previous videos, I have been calling it Clionadh, and I was totally wrong. It is the Irish spelling for Clionadh. So it's Clionadh Cosmetics, and you may have seen in previous videos, because I've done some unboxings, I've done some swatches. I have dabbled in this brand, but I have not done a full focus on it, so I'm really excited. And most of the products are right in here, along with, if you saw the thumbnail, this is what you would have seen. And they are quads of their Aftershock highlighters. There are these four. They're really tough to see on camera. Let me see if I can do this again. These four and these four. High Voltage is the one that I'm wearing on my inner lid today, and they're absolutely beautiful highlighters. And I focused on these highlighters specifically when I was doing my brand new focus on Linda Halbari. And the reason I did that is because I really wanted to get a sense of these highlighters compared to her Enchanted Secrets. If you want to see a little bit about that, I would highly suggest that you take a look at the Linda Halbari How Was It? I'll just link it right here. Yeah, there's definitely some similarities. What I would say though is that if you've been thinking about the Enchanted Secrets by Linda Halbari, but the $60 US price tag is just too much for 4 shadows, I would really recommend these because they're not only highlighters, but as you can tell by what I just said, they can also be eyeshadows. You can really use them anywhere you want on the face. As far as some you can use on the lips, not all of them. But you can get 8 of them, so 4 in each one of the quads, for $50 Canadian plus shipping. So that's a very, very good value. And there's a reason they have such a great reputation for these highlighters. They're absolutely beautiful. I hope you can see them on my eye. So having had these highlighters and having made one purchase so far, which was the Harvest Moon, and having swatched the Harvest Moon, I was very, very tempted to make another order, and I did. So the first, pretty much up here, the first order I made of Clionadh were these shadows right here, including the Sorbet highlighter. That was the first highlighter I ever bought from the company. And then down here are extra highlighters that I ended up getting along with the Aftershock highlighters. And then you'll see some other, this whole row right here, all of these were extras that I got in a second order of shadows from Clionadh. So pretty much the bottom half of this magnetic palette was the second order, the top half was the first order, and these were part of the second order as well. And there was one, I don't know if you would recall from a previous video when I did my second unboxing, I will also put the link right there, that I received this one, and it was called Spruce underneath. I'll show you. It says, whoops, it says Spruce, but it's not Spruce. And so I swatched it and I thought, this is really strange. Well, the Clionadh ladies saw the video and sent me Spruce, and you can see that the difference in color. One is more blue and one is more green, and so I now have Spruce. And really, that was so exciting for me because Spruce is what I was waiting for to do a brand new focus on Clionadh, and so I am able to do the focus on this brand sooner than later. So I'm super excited. So I have 18 shadows, 13 highlighters. So that is a lot of product as far as I'm concerned, and there are a lot of different shadows. I think you can agree that I can do a whole lot with this palette. I will be pairing this palette and the highlighters with my Smashbox Matte Exposure palette because it has a bunch of, well, it's all matte, and it has a bunch of colors. So this is my neutrals to go with all of those super colorful shadows from Clionadh. And I don't know how long this brand new focus will last, but with that many shadows, that many highlighters, I mean, 13 highlighters is a lot. And as you can tell, I mean, I can do a lot with the highlighters for eye looks as well as highlighting my face. So I'm going to say that this brand new focus is definitely going to be more than a week. I'm probably going to spend at least a couple of weeks on these products. And I'm so excited about Clionadh because, well, first off, they're a Canadian indie brand, and go Canadian indie brands. I think that's fantastic. There are so few indie brands in Canada compared to other countries around the world, especially US. And the other thing is that so far with the swatches and using the highlighters, I've been impressed with the quality. I've also been impressed with the customer service and the small packaging. They get it right. They don't send you a bunch of bulk, and everything is packed so well. Again, that unboxing link I put up just a little while ago, I encourage you to go take a look if you haven't seen how they send products out. Clionadh is the only brand where I actually went to the site, put everything that I would be interested in my cart to see what the total would be. And I didn't get everything in the site, but I got everything that I was genuinely pretty interested in. And I was at $600. So to me, I didn't buy it because that's just too much and I'm on a no buy. But it was just reinforcing for me how much I like their products and how excited I am to see what else they come up with. It's just, they're inspiring colors, and I hope that the looks that I come up with during this brand new focus will show you just how much is possible with all of these colors. I am super jazzed, and as you saw, you're going to see some lime green because I'm wearing it today, and there are at least a few options in here. So there's lime green in the Sorbet, there's lime green in Sublimate right there, and in this one, which I think is Eye of Newt. Yep, and then there's a lime green undertone in this one as well, which is Soul. So yeah, there's going to be a whole lot, and I think even in this one, there's some blue, but it looks like there's some lime green in Sear. I should know that one by heart by now. But yeah, a lot of very interesting options in here. So, and you know what? It has been an exercise in discipline to not go and play in these before the brand new focus. I am so ready. I am chomping at the bit. And yes, you will see some very interesting stuff coming up in a number of future videos. And if Clionadh is not necessarily accessible to you from your perspective, I do hope that you will give indie brands a try if you haven't yet. There are some things that are not in the mainstream, you know, the typical popular stores that can bring a whole new level of appreciation for makeup. And if I'm not mistaken, Clionadh is also coming out with multi-chrome, not just duochrome shadows. Wow. It's such an exciting time for indie makeup. I think that social media, YouTube, is making it a lot more possible for them to reach customers and to be innovative. And yeah, again, I think I'm just going overboard. You can see how excited I am. I hope you'll be along for the ride. I cannot wait to show you some stuff, show you some looks, show you some approaches of how I'm using the products. And I look forward to reporting back, including a first impression and probably more. And yeah, stick around, I hope, for the next number of videos, and I hope you won't be disappointed. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.